Radio, Rahim, with the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury here in Dallas. You've turned up for Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo. Everyone knew you'd be here to support your brethren. How big a moment is this for him, having been yourself on a stage of this magnitude and dethroning #1 pound for pounds?
It's a great opportunity. It's a great stage. Yada yada yada. All the rest of that shite people like to spout. You know, this is a fight first and foremost. All that pound for pound bullshit I don't buy into at all. Don't even know what it means. A lot of shit. At the end of the day, all I know is a man with a pair of boxing gloves on, just like Billy Joe. Been boxing all his life, just like Billy Joe. And we're going to see something special Saturday night. That's for sure.
The pound for pound rating, you might not...
Bullshit. Bullshit. Because I can fly pound for pound faster than an eagle. Pound for pound, motherfucker, if I had wings. So...
Being the #1 fighter in the world, regardless of whether or not you agree that that's the #1 pound for pound, it brings the kind of attention that Canelo brings. It brings the kind of pressure.
There's only one Billy Joe Saunders. Hey! Only one Billy Joe Saunders. Hey! Walk it along. What happened to my British fans? Where the fuck did you guys go? Oh, left me on my own there. Yeah, where were we? Sorry, you're talking about pound for pound, some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm talking about...
Not interested. Move on, next question.
You being one of the guys that people consider the best in the sport, you know what it is to fight under the big lights with that kind of pressure.
Yes.
How have you, as a friend, as a brother, helped prepare Billy Joe Saunders for that kind of stage, is what I mean?
I can very help him so much, and I've told him many, many times, it's just a fight. It's just another boxing match. You know, you're not got to build these people up in your mind to be some killers or something. They're just men with gloves on. Another bare bum in the shower. Take all the shit away. Take all the entourage. Take all the lights, flashing cameras and all that. They're just bare bums in the shower. It's just you and him in a ring, boxing, doing what you love to do, what you get paid to do. And that's it.
It's been said many times that styles make fights. Your style is one of the most difficult in boxing. You're agile, and the way that you can box with a heavyweight makes it very difficult for them. Billy Joe Saunders, much can be the same, can be said about him. When you see the matchup with what he has to do with Canelo, what would you consider his greatest strength?
I think Billy Joe's greatest strength is that he's a slick southpaw, good boxer. He's got a great jab, and he's got very underestimated power. And I think once he tags Canelo with the power, he's going to think, shit, I was not expecting that. I think the jab in this fight's the key, though, for sure. That straight, piercing jab. Meet him head on in the middle of the ring with it. Bang, bang, bang. No retreat, no surrender. Let him pay with that jab, all in the face, in the lips, in the nose, up the ear holes.
Billy Joe has said much the same, and you told me that you were going to go toe-to-toe with Deontay Wilder in the rematch, and I didn't believe you. And you did exactly that.
There we go.
Billy Joe said the same to me just now about Canelo, and it'd be hard for a lot of people to believe that.
Well, it would be hard to go toe-to-toe with the biggest puncher in the history of the game, but I did, and I was victorious by doing it, so don't be surprised if he goes toe-to-toe with Canelo and beats him.
If that were to happen, how much of a disadvantage do you think that would be to Canelo not expecting it and having dethroned guys like this before? Can you make him uncomfortable?
I'm not too sure what about Canelo's game or anything. I don't know anything about it, but I think the taking centre of the ring and the jab is the key for this fight.
For your own sake, getting prepared for, I know you don't have a fight yet because it's not announced, but you've been, I say more than anyone I've seen in the gym, being public about staying in shape, being prepared for that moment to come. This pandemic and all the upheaval in the world, how has that changed your approach to boxing, if it has, and what's it been like trying to stay in shape for a fight that may and may not happen?
I'm not training for fights. I don't train for fights anymore. I'm always in shape, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm ready to fight today, tomorrow, next week, or a month after. I train every day. Sometimes twice a day, mostly twice a day. I eat clean, I drink plenty of water, I don't drink, don't smoke, don't take drugs. And I'm a fat motherfucker, but can fight. And that's it. I can beat anybody they put in front of me with ease.
There was a meeting between your camp and Wilder's camp, and coming away from it, Bob Arum said it seemed more like a negotiation than a lawsuit. And at the time, it seemed like the Joshua fight might have been in trouble. How close were we to losing the Joshua fight altogether?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't get involved in boxing politics. I'm not a promoter. I have no comment anymore because, as I know, interviews can be used against you in the court of law. So I don't know about any fights. I don't know about any fights that's going on with me. If you want to know any fights stuff, you better speak to the promoters or the lawyers. I'm just a dumb fighter who trains every day. That's all I know.
Before Billy Joe Saunders walks out, headed to the ring on Saturday night, what would be your last words to him?
Kick ass, mush.
Radio Rahim with the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Yes. Kick ass mush on Saturday night. Good luck, pleasure, and thank you for the time.
No problem.